Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Fat Monkey Rugby Cast. This is now your brand new Monday night catch-up, all things rugby league, community rugby league related. My name is Craig.
I'm Matt.
And this is Fat Monkey. First of all, Matt, I want to get straight into this. There are quite a few injuries over the weekend.
I know.
And I just want to get a couple of shout-outs and get well soon messages. The first one is for Carl Malone in Trowbridge. The game was abandoned at 73 minutes in by the referee. Big shout-out to the ref there of taking control of the game and making the decision to stop the game and things like that. And a speedy, we don't know Carl's injuries, but get well soon, speedy recovery, and all the best to Carl Malone.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a game we all love, we all support, but we never like to want to see it played at full tilt, but we never want to see anyone getting hurt. So, Kyle, our thoughts are with you, mate. And also, like you said, we had James Chard on last week. The ref has done a really good job there.
Yeah.
73 minutes in, he'll have had people all over him saying what suggesting things. He hasn't got a team around him, a support network like what James was saying. He's going to make that call, and fair play to him. In the interest of player safety, that must always come first. So, yeah, absolutely. Moving over up the M62, over to towards Oldham Way, Waterhead. They've had an absolute nightmare this weekend, bless them. Nat's wrist, Rook's finger, and Logan's collarbone. All bad injuries. Not in the same game, but within their club. They must be feeling it. So there's a big physio bill coming their way, I think. But all joking apart, wish them three all the best and hope that they recover quickly and are back on the field as soon as they can.
Yeah, superb. I've got one final one. Jordan St. Pat's, the 13th, dislocated his knee. He got chipped off the hospital, and I believe what Caddy said Rhinos did and the professionalism after the injury and getting involved, first aid, and getting the ambulance down. And apparently, this was a message that I've seen from Dan, the coach of the Pats on the 13s, has absolutely commended Caddy said Rhinos what they did. So that's what it's all about. Community game. Yes, we've got this rivalry between clubs, but we're all playing one sport at the end of the day. You know what I mean? The players, coaches, even the parents, you're all part of one massive rugby league community. And that's what it's all about, coming together and playing the sport in good health.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's hope those players that have witnessed those injuries aren't scarred by them as well, and they're still enjoying the game, because it can be quite. I've been there when someone's done a knee, and it's quite upsetting. It's quite shocking, and no one likes it. So good luck to everyone who suffered an injury over the weekend, and hope everyone's back on the field as soon as they can.
Yeah, all the best. Yeah, get well soon. Have you got
some news? Don't rush back. Don't rush back. Your health is your wealth. Remember that. It is only an amateur sport. So, just take your time, but let's get you back quick and playing the sport you love.
Well said. Well said. Have you got some news from England?
I have. So this weekend, it was the next stage of the England under-17 trials, the Lions. 60 lads went over to Pilks over 2 days, played games, did training, etc., etc. Hopefully showcasing the best of what they can be, giving the coaches a lot of food for thought, making their job really, really difficult. We like coaches who have difficult decisions. If you've got a squad of 60 players who are all performing at the top of their game, then absolutely. So let's hope everyone's done well over there. Those who haven't made it or don't get good news, come back again, come back stronger, take it as a positive. Don't fall out of love with the game because you've fallen its hurdle. See it as a learning curve, take the feedback on board and come back a bigger, better, stronger player. Those who have made it, absolutely congratulations, well done. Let's hope the Northwest is represented really well in the next stage of that. And as they go on tour, red rose on your chest. There's nothing prouder, I don't think, as a player or parent. So, that's let's. I don't know when the next cut is made, but I think it'll hopefully be within a week or so. We'll find out.
Do you not know how many they're going to whittle that down to now? Obviously, 60 lads went. 3 teams just let them into.
Yeah, that's just the regional ones. So we'll stay focused on their Facebook, the Lions Facebook, and as soon as we know, you'll know. I think
Definitely.
that's that. So from
Open
there, I
age.
think open age. Let's start the open age. That's not in any kind of order where open age get priority, but I think we're going to start with the open age ladies because St Jude's, Wigan St Jude's open age travelled over to Heworth, somewhere in York. Somewhere in York. I can't pronounce it. I always get you. You always twirl me with this every single time there's a game. Yeah, you do. You absolutely do. You
bang it in the comments. Nobody knows where they went. We think he went to Heworth. He thinks he went to Heworth. Nobody knows. Just tell me.
It's somewhere
Let us
over in
know where it
York,
was.
anyway. Somewhere over in York, Cup semi-final, and they smashed them 34-8.
Brilliant result.
So now they've got the final at Featherstone, 31st of March, where they're going to play Batley.
Yeah.
So again, on top of the World Cup Challenge, we could have some more silverware coming to the WM postcode. So, ladies, massive congratulations. Job ain't done yet. Get a positive result over there. I'm sure Batley will be a decent setup, given that their men's side is the same. So, Fat Monkey right behind you. We'd love to hear from you. And go well. Do the WM postcode proud.
Yeah, well done.
Thanks to the men, mate. You've got the men, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got the men today. We'll start with Hindley. Again, we've been plugging Hindley quite a lot this past week or so with what they've been doing and, kind of rebranding the club and the new kit, the kit launch and that. But on the back of that, solid result from Hindley. The newly named Hindley Stags, they beat Jolly Panthers 30 points to 18. Well done. Congratulations. You know what I mean? It's good. Having that feeling of that rebranding and being positive about your club and then taking a win on board, it's second to none, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, I've got to give Old Dockers a mention. They come down, obviously, from Hull, travelled down to Wigan, broke down on the motorway after an hour, had to wait an hour, new coach game, got one back on a new coach. It's another hour and a half to Wigan. Turned up at Pats, kind of got a little bit of a good harding, lost 38-12, and then they've had to do the return journey back home another 2.5 hours. Listen, nobody even knows if they've got back home yet. They'll still be on the motorway for a week now. But, I take my hats off to them lads again. Like we've mentioned in the past, these are working lads who have a job and they're putting the effort in and, to travel 3.5 hours it took them, nearly 4 hours to get here, to play rugby for 2 hours, stay at a club for an hour, then 2.5 hours, but them lads are not getting home till 8 o'clock at night. You know what I mean? On the back of a defeat as well.
Yeah, they're on about like drop-off rates into 18s and into open age and stuff. That's one hell of a commitment. That if you're a 23, 20, well, say you're a 30-odd-year-old married bloke with kids, it's some trekking. That's a commitment and a half. You're going to get nagged and this, that, and the other. So yeah, anyone who comes into the open age game, absolutely fair play to you all. And well done to Hull. Yeah, difficult on the pitch, difficult off the pitch, but let's hope you had a bit of banter on the field and banter on the coach on the way here, banter on the coach on the way home, and you go again at weekend.
Yeah, superb. What you got, mate? I'll tell you what, you've got some more news. We're plugging Hindley again. Because Hindley
I know.
They're in the firing line at the moment, which is doing great.
I tell you, mate, I've watched everything at Hindley for the last couple of weeks because I think the way they're doing things is what people should follow. I think they're a club massively on the bounce. And obviously, yeah, it's adults, it's proper people who've got fingers in pies and may have jobs who do sort of things to sort the kit launch out. Yeah, massive undertaking. But if you've got an event coordinator as part of your squad, then it does become a little bit easy kind of thing because you are professional in what you do. So you can control that kind of thing. As grand as it was and as professional as everything appears, you can control that kind of thing and make it what you are. What you can't control is what I'm about to tell you. So over the weekend, they put all of the kit launch, all the rebrand to one side, and they actually strapped the boots on. So let me tell you this. The boys 10s, boys 11s, boys 12s blacks, boys 12s gold, 13s boys, 14s boys, 15s boys, 16 girls, open age, and the 11-year-old girls in their first ever game against Warrington all won.
Wow.
That is some achievement. Some achievement.
That is.
the cold, crisp environment of social media, of kit launch, yeah, massive achievement there. But that smashes that to pieces. That is so much. That's going to be one hell of a party back at the club after that.
Yeah,
there's going to be plenty of happy faces.
That club must be buzzing.
Absolutely. So yeah, that is the club to follow at the minute. They're setting the benchmark for every other club to try and follow and achieve, and go from there. Also in the junior section, we got a message from Carol, who is a CWO over at Shevington Sharks Reds.
Yes, we did.
Inviting us down to the game they had on Sunday, which was a cup game between their Chevy Sharks Reds and Jude's. Yeah. Unfortunately, we did have other commitments, which meant we couldn't go. But Chevy Shark Reds came out 22-8 victors. And it is a game, or it's a club that I want to take you down to, because we will go down to one of their games, because it is. I watched some of them at 14s last year, and also I do know a few of the players that I've seen growing up. They are class. Some of these lads will make it, I guarantee you. There are lads in Chevy Sharks Reds side, that's not being disrespectful to Jude's side, lads at Chevy Sharks Reds that will make it into a professional game. They are that good. And it's a pleasure to watch them. Carol has invited us down, and you'll be really, really pleased to know she's offered to buy us a brew as well. So we will get down, and the lads might be 15, might be going through all the testosterone of that and being very, very good rugby players. But we are going to take the monkey ball down, and even if we have to pin them down and embarrass them to whatever. Imagine England former an England captain in the future, and we've got a picture of him with Fat Monkey Ball.
With the Fat Monkey Ball on Chevy Shark Field.
Yeah, absolutely. When he's 26, leading England out at World Cup final against Australia, Fat Monkey ping a Facebook post out of him with his monkey ball when he was 15. That'd be amazing. Brilliant. That'd be amazing. So, Carol, thanks for reaching out to us. We will most definitely take you up on the offer. Craig's all for a freebie, so if that brew's on offer, then we'll be all over that. But we will be in touch. Anyone else who's got any events like that who want us to come down, please feel free to get in touch. Follow us on the YouTube channel. DMs on Facebook, Instagram, however you want to get in touch with us, please do. We love the community game, and we'll be wherever you want us whenever we can. We'll try and accommodate it all. Speaking of that, have you got plans for this weekend?
No, I didn't have.
You didn't have?
But I have now.
Have you?
We have been invited. Obviously, you've got prior engagements.
Yes.
So you do that, and I'll go.
My prior arrangements are still rugby related, and I'll tell you when.
Well, that's all right. So anyway, we have been invited. Mark Hampson from the Charlie Panthers has been involved. They're having a bit of a change up at Charlie. You've probably seen on the socials that they're well back on the scene. I'm a Charlie Panther man. That's not how it goes anywhere.
Please learn that. Please learn that.
I love the chant anyway. So it's great. So Mark Hampson has stepped in at the moment. He's the interim chairman chair. The old one's on the way out, and the new one's coming in. He's in the middle of all life sorted. This weekend, Saturday, they're having a bit of an official massive kit launch day at Charlie. Open age run at 2:30. Before that, they're doing a bit of curtain raiser with the under sevens. They're playing Lee East. In the middle of that, they're then doing a presentation for the exit chairman, and we've been invited up to pictures, take videos. He even asked us. He asked me to bring the monkey ball with us, and he's going to get as many teams together as he can and get some. But I know we're not massive. We've only got 300 followers, right? But Rome wasn't built in a day. That's all I'm going to say. Watch this space.
You're getting all philosophical on us now.
Yeah, I am, and it's only because something's just come into the back of my mind. And it was nothing cynical. It actually came from a child. Okay, and this child said to me, "I've got more followers than you." And I said, "You probably have, mate. Yeah, do you know what I mean?" But we are here to grow. We're not going to give this up. And I said, nothing's going to happen more than that. 300 followers, not even 300 followers, but here to stay. We'll be promoting the community game week in, week out until we've got, I don't know, a million followers, whatever it is. That's possible. But that's what we want to do, and we want to promote everybody. Yes, we have got affiliations to our own club, but we are community wide, and we want you to get in touch with us. If you can help us grow, we can help you grow. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's me. Kit launch done. You got anything else for me, Matt?
I have, because we're going to have to go on about this affiliation side of it now, because, yeah, you've brought it up there in your last little piece. We are affiliated to clubs, and we are on the Wigan side of the East Lancs.
Yes.
But I have to bring up the Warrington Wolves women kit launch that you were proud to attend. Again, Fat Monkey, you go on about followers, and yeah, we do want to push our followers, but I'd rather have committed community followers who love rugby league.
Yeah.
And like we said, our inbox, we've had a few inboxes. Carol from Chevy, like just mentioned, Chorley. You were invited to the Warrington Wolves kit launch, Warrington Wolves women kit launch on Friday night. So you took Fat Monkey there. Facebook Live, and unfortunately, because you were from Wigan, you weren't allowed to win the raffle. That's how I understood it. Is that right?
Well, I got told all the way. I got kicked out to the end of it. No, what happened there is, I'll tell you. So they've done a bit of a raffle. It's £5 a ticket, that as well, you know. £5 a ticket.
That's some going for you, that, isn't it?
It's £1 a strip where we come from. I mean, and you know me have to do the stripping. So it was a £5 a ticket, and obviously a strip of tickets, and somebody on the table that I was sat on, one of the owners is involved there, ended up winning. And I'd even tell you the numbers because I remember it was ticket number 81 to 85, right? And she won a signed Warrington Wolves home shirt from the girls. It was great. She got it. Anyway, all singing, all dancing. Gone to get the next ticket out. It's ticket number 86 to 90. There's the next set of tickets up, right? And Armani Sharrett, the head coach of Warrington Wolves, I love her to pieces, right? She's instantly gone, well, I'm not giving you. She thought that this woman who just won the shirt had this ticket as well. And she didn't want her to win the away shirt, Sam. She wanted to make it fair. She put it back and says, we'll redraw that. But it wasn't her ticket, Armani, it was mine. And I was lying on Facebook.
What, right? I wouldn't have believed your story. I'd have thought you were just chatting rubbish if you hadn't have been on live Facebook at the time.
True.
So I urge you to go and have a look at our Facebook feed, have a look at Craig. He was live at the time when his ticket was drawn and put back in the raffle.
I nearly cried.
Do you know what? All joking apart, Armani is an absolute great mate of ours, and she does great things over there.
Yeah.
We are only kidding, and it is just a little bit of a humorous thing from us. We are going to get Armani on the show at some stage.
We are, hopefully,
to go through the wonderful stuff she's doing down there at Warrington. It tickled me. Your face was just a picture. You were fuming. You were fuming. If you hadn't been live, I'm sure there'd have been expletives all over the place. But yeah, anyone, please have a look at that, because it is. You couldn't have captured a better moment than that.
No, I was gutted. But in the meantime, Armani's been in touch with me, and she has apologised, and she's going to get me a shirt. Also. And I think what we're going to do is, I think we're going to get it framed.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have all the signatures on from the Women's Super League team.
Yeah,
we're going to get the Fat Monkey logo and a nice plaque, and Warrington Wolves badge and a nice plaque. I think we'll raffle it.
Okay, that's good.
Otherwise, we're going to argue over his bedroom to sit in. And it's not sitting in my bedroom because I can see the DW stadium from my house. You know what I mean?
And we've got the ball raffle going. Well, the ball post at the minute that was going at 500. What do you think about 1,000? If we got to 1,000 followers by the end of the season, we'll raffle that off for charity.
Yeah,
a charity of somebody's choosing. We won't pick. Yeah. We'll put a random thing on.
That's the goal.
So great shout. Thanks, Armani, and thanks for the invite for Fat Monkey down there.
Yeah.
Just before we move on from weekend, because I have missed a couple of things that I wanted to mention. Going on to the under-14s.
Yeah.
The Battle of Lee. So under 14s, minus played East on the weekend. Yeah. Minus came out 16-14 on top. 2 so points. This will be, if I look at that, okay, this will be boys who go to school together, boys on the same estate against each other. Yes. This will have been proper beast mode rugby. and a 2-point ball game. I bet that was absolutely incredible to watch. I bet there was nerves jangling. I bet the parents were biting. I bet the best place to be was on the field, where it was probably calmer than on either sideline.
Each other.
Oh, they're the days. They're the game of rugby that you love to be part of them. Like we were at the World Cup Challenge. I'll never forget that. When it's a cricket score, it's a bit boring, isn't it? Whereas that'll be some game. But talking of cricket scores, Old St James's at their 14s, they won 50 points to 4 as well against Crossfield. So that's an absolute drubbing. So they're obviously doing good things on the field there.
Never let your foot off the gas. Well done.
Yeah, that's probably a Wigan Heartland club against an East Lancs Heartland club. So again, really, really good performance that. And then obviously we have to give a shout out to Ince Rosebridge Pantheresses because all their parents are properly on board with what we're doing at Fat Monkey.
Yeah, we love it.
Sharing the pictures. We love seeing it. We love seeing the girls do everything they do, the teamwork, the smiles, the aggression, everything that they're sharing over the other side of the borough is class. So yeah, they went over to Warrington, both 12s and 14s. Yeah, they both got defeated, but 26-22 in the 12s and 18-0 in the 14s. But those pictures, the result doesn't matter. New club, pink shirts, absolutely. It's what community rugby is all about, and they will go on to bigger and better things, we're sure. Great set of parents behind them who are passionate about rugby and jumping on board Fat Monkey all the time. So can't thank them enough for that.
Superb. Wheelchair rugby.
Wheelchair, yes. So obviously, for those who have been with Fat Monkey from the start, you'll remember that a couple of weeks ago, myself and Craig went over to the Wigan Wheelchair team. They were going through everything they had, and they were explaining about the European final against Catalan that they had coming up on the 6th of April.
Yep.
Tickets have been released for that. Now, it's at Robin Park. It's £5 a ticket. What's £5? What does it get you nowadays? Is it a Starbucks coffee? I don't drink coffee, but would you get a Starbucks for a £5?
No, I don't. Can't get a McDonald's for a £5.
So you're watching the European final for the £5, and kids. Listen, when we went down there, it is one hell of a sport. There's bangs, there's crashes. It's so fast.
It's like a battle.
Yeah, it's fast. It's really, really enjoyable. So anyone, 6th of April, I think it's a 6 p.m. kickoff. Do you call it? Yeah, you call it kickoff, didn't they? They were saying it's still a kick, even though it's with the hand. So it's 6 o'clock start. There is a wheelchair fours. There's a curtain raiser. I don't know what that is, so we might have to go back to Toby and ask him what a wheelchair fours is.
It's but again, four aside anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know what the curtain raiser is, so we'll speak to Toby and we'll update our socials with it. So if it's something you're into, please get down, support these guys and girls. They absolutely love it.
Give us a shout out, give us a wave. See us. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Try and get some of our followers with a monkey ball as well.
Yeah, definitely. So staying with the Wigan theme, you got the Wigan women.
So if you're wondering, a lot of people ask me. I thought it was about the community game, and why does keep mentioning the wheelchair rugby and the Women's Super League? Because they do not get paid. Now, in our eyes, anybody's not getting paid to play sport with the club. That's a community game. And honestly, we didn't even know that the wheelchair team isn't getting paid until 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? I kind of knew the women weren't getting paid, and then we've seen these rumours about St Helens. 3 of the girls from St Helens are now getting paid, which is a massive achievement. They also play for England. That's Emily Rudge, Jodie Cunningham, and Vicky Whitfield, and have been paid to play rugby league at St Helens. That's great. But
we're getting there.
The Wigan Warriors women, they've got the opening game on the 19th of April at 5:30 kickoff versus Barra Raiders, and it's in the DW Stadium, Matt. So get down there, get on the Wigan Warriors website. Tickets, I couldn't tell you how much a ticket is.
Well, I think it'll be a double header because that's the same day that Wigan men play Cass at home. So I would imagine that a ticket gets you into both. We'll have to check that, and again, we'll update our socials with all the details about that.
Yeah.
But what an event for them to walk out in front of the DW. And let's create an atmosphere. Let's show people that the women's game is on the up. And
that's what it means.
And it does. It needs a level playing field without a shadow of a doubt. It's not just a bloke sport like it was in the 70s anymore. We really need to push the game into new spheres, disability, PDRL, all that kind of stuff. It's a game for everyone. It's a game for the community. It's a game we're all passionate about that should be played by as many people as we possibly can, because we absolutely love it in every single format. Which again leads on to something that we are hoping to do in the future, because obviously I didn't even know there was an X Games, which is a different format.
I'm still confused about this X Games.
We'll
have to
X
really
League, I think it's
delve
called.
into that.
Yeah, I think it's I want to get the Warrington X League team followed us, so I want to get in contact with them and we'll go over X League at some stage, because it does look something between contact and tag, but something similar. Anyway, it's a momentum stopping game, but we'll get there. And that is about it for this week, apart from one last thing, and that is World Down Syndrome Day on the 21st. But I think a lot of clubs are celebrating it over the 16th and 17th. So on the 16th, it's the Pantheresses at Ince Rose Bridge are doing the odd socks in their 2 games that are at home. I think they've got Dewsbury coming over from Yorkshire, and they're doing the socks as well. So with all the push we've done for World Down Syndrome Day, we seem to have pushed it across the Pennines as well. Brilliant. So what an occasion that'll be. Langworthy Reds, the 15s, who we mentioned in the magazine and in one of our podcasts, they reached out to us to say thanks for their coverage. They're going to do it as well. They're at Pat's for St. Patrick's Day on Sunday. So hopefully they're hosted well and treated well down there. Portico are doing it, Pats are doing it, and I was made up to know that I think Kieran Marno, who is the head of Wigan Referees Society, he sent a memo out, and the referees are doing it as well. They are human. Mega. They have got empathy. They have got compassion. They're not these people who are there to ruin our Sunday mornings, like James Child said on last week. They're absolutely they're human. They love it, and they're all part of the community as well. So made up to find out that they were part of it as well. So big shout out to Kieran, to all the refs that are going to get on board over the weekend. Loving it. Absolutely loving it.
Brilliant. And it doesn't stop there. I might have said, it's about your socks, World Down Syndrome Day. It doesn't stop with the parents and the coaches and the referees. Do you know what I mean? Anybody who's coming into any community game, it's really, really simple to show your support and enjoy the celebration of the day. And hang a pair of socks on, so that you support what's going on within your community club. You know. That's it, I think.
That is it, yeah.
Is that it?
I think it is, other than to sort of try and push out the message, to get people sharing, to subscribe to the YouTube channel, get all of that stuff going. We've seen the numbers come up this week. They've grown massively this week alone. So thank you to everyone who's shared. Thank you to those who've shared their tries of the week, their team pictures. We absolutely love it. Yeah, we do stalk clubs' pages. We do go through stuff like that. But our job's made so much easier by those DMs we get, by those replies in the comments. We see everyone, we read everyone. We're not big enough to be ignoring people. We do try our best to reply to everyone, and it does make what we're doing not feel appreciated, but it makes it worthwhile. We are just two blokes, amateur blokes who love this game, and all we want to do is get people talking, so that you can talk to your neighbours, you can talk to other clubs. Let's just get it out there. So subscribe to other socials. Let's get stuff shared. Like with this World Down Syndrome Day stuff, it's gone. I won't say viral, because we're not big enough to say viral. But we've got teams from Portico doing it. We've got people from Langworthy. It's not just the Wigan clubs where we're trying to push the message out, and we're going to try and push further and further and further. But we've got Yorkshire teams doing it. We have got some power in our hands. But that power only comes from you. So, well, not you personally, Craig, because you've got no power. But I mean, the people who follow us. Thanks to everyone.
What Matt said, subscribe to the YouTube channel, get on board with it, follow all our social media pages. If any clubs feels like they want to give us a bit of a help and put us on their page as well, and share ours, we're not saying no. You know what I mean? And that's it. Thank you very much for listening. We've been the two.
Keep the invites coming.
Yeah, it's what?
Keep the invites coming.
Yeah. Keep them coming in. Keep the messages coming in. And if we can promote you and you can promote us, then the world will be better.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Right.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Mate.
All the best.
All the best.
We've been the two blokes. This is Fat Monkey. See you next week.
Take care.